We are. We are now. We are live now.
Hey.
Afternoon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Do you know what? The last time we was live was well over, was it 2-3 weeks ago? Which is very unusual because, as you know, we like to do a live at least once a week. So, I can only apologise that we haven't been live. Obviously, it's been very busy with me travelling. Obviously, the reason why we weren't live last week was because, was it Sunday? Yeah, because last Sunday, was it last Sunday or the Sunday before last?
Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, that was why. Last Sunday was Mother's Day. Obviously, the previous Sunday, I was actually travelling to Dubai, so that's why we didn't do a live. But I hope you're all okay. We'll come and say hello to you in the chat. Once again, thank you very much to all the channel members. We will talk about channel membership, how it's different to, watching the videos is always free. But if you want to support the channel and get a bit more out of the live chats and a bit more, we'll tell you all about it. But obviously, in the top of the chat, there is a little bit of a link there and it tells you all about it if you'd like to become a channel member. If you see those people in the chat who've got the little badges and certain emojis and stuff like that, that's there for you. So do feel free to give it a click. But I hope you're all right this Sunday afternoon. Gabby's joining me. If you haven't met Gabby before...
Just in case you haven't noticed.
If you haven't met Gabby before, she is my sexy wife. The other half of... Why do you feel like really awkward? And we're trying to grow, or Gabby's trying to grow her YouTube channel as well, which we'll talk about in a little bit, because Gabby does a live stream it's a bit like every Monday. It's a bit like Loose Women, isn't it? But for the YouTube generation.
Women, loose woman.
A loose woman.
That sounds so wrong, doesn't it?
Come and say hello in the chat. We'll say hello to you. We've got to say hello to Cyril. He's in the chat. Hello to Sarah, Foxy B. Hello to the mods, Belvedere, thank you very much. Welcome to the live stream. David, we'll do some questions as well, so feel free to come and give us a shout. Don't be shy. Hello to Christine. Hello to Life on the Ocean Wave is here. David NM. Hello to Hazel Manship. Alicia, Liz, Aviation Guy, Paul, Vinny M, Andy Mullaney. Melissa, Michelle,
Judy C, Life on the Ocean Wave, Adrian Marshall, we've said Hazel Manship, haven't we? Galaxy 09, Alicia Joshi, have we already said that? Liz, Robin Wills, you said Aviation Guy, haven't you? Paul Bennett, Vinny M, Matt D Mixers, I hope I've said that right. Matt D Mixers. Jamie Clark is here.
Do you know what?
Paul,
when you read them out,
Melissa,
Gabby, when you read them out, I feel like I'm at school and you're reading out the
register.
Yeah, the register. You'd make a good school teacher.
Oh God, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't.
Gabby is on her wine, and it's 4:30 on a Sunday afternoon. That is her first glass of wine.
I'd be the worst school teacher ever because I'm the one that used to take my children out of school to go on holiday. I'd be the worst.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about some videos that are coming up that also includes holiday, because a special live coming up next Sunday, fingers crossed, hoping that the signal is going to be all right, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Hello to Mark Wells, hello to Mandy, hello Tim and Gabby. Are you doing a Visio on Hemsby soon? Bit of a typo. Obviously you mean
We know
Hemsby.
what you mean.
Craigie, member for 18 months. Thank you so much. Welcome me advance. Morning. Looking forward. Morning? Is it morning? Looking forward to the more Dubai videos. Nice to see what it's like on Emirates. All right, let's just quickly talk about that. I have just returned from Dubai. Gabby unfortunately didn't come with me. This was due to the fact because I was trying to keep costs down.
Well,
it was It was around about five. I say it was around about. It was 500 and something.
And Anna didn't want to go.
Okay. Well,
no, honestly,
sweating in here.
It was just a bit much with what things were going on, It
Because
was
we've
like
got
the
obviously
birthday and
like
everything was like the party was like
bearing
literally
in
the
mind,
next day.
Bearing in
when he
mind,
got back,
I
which is crazy.
returned last.
I also turned you down for another trip you offered me to go on as well, didn't I?
I know.
was
Why do you
upset
keep
about
doing that? Any other wife would be like, "I'm coming with you everywhere you go."
I did go on some. It's
say
just
to-
that I'm a busy person and I've got stuff to do.
That was it. A future trip to Benidorm. You turned me down.
That was
on.
it. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But I've just returned.
I was going to go, but I'm busy. I've got lots of gigs booked and it's just too much.
I've just returned.
Too crammed.
I've just returned from Dubai, and some of the videos that are coming up, we need to discuss, because one of them I want to talk to you about. Joey B, member for 15 months on
it's really nice
channel
to see all these
membership.
anniversaries.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Yeah, it's nice when you share your by the way, if you are a channel member, if you
like
click
18 months, 15 months, 12 months, it's so supportive.
If you are a channel member, if you click the little money icon, it will show you how long you've been a channel member for. The Foxy B is here. Hello to Arthur. Sorry, didn't watch the videos in Dubai. Never appealed to me. Well, it won't appeal to everybody.
Well, this is the thing, and we're getting, you get some people that say that, but what appeals to some doesn't necessarily appeal to others, and Tim's channel's like a travel channel, so he is gonna experience different things all the time. So it's not going to float everybody's boat. We are going to be talking about some. It's all very random.
We are going to be talking about some great videos that are coming up. Actually, really excited about. Hello to the Roxby clan. Foxy B, amazing channel. Proud to be a member. Thanks, Foxy B.
19 months. And Chris, did you get Chris as well? He's 18 months.
Chris, 18 months. Wow. Leslie, there you go. Leslie's been a member for 4 months.
She's creeping up. She's catching up with you, Foxy.
Luke says it's my 46th birthday next Saturday. Happy birthday
Happy
for that,
birthday
Luke.
to you. Tim won't sing
Marissa
though.
says
Not unless we get X amount of likes.
Marissa says, I love your perspective on different countries. Do you know what? It's a shame that Gabby didn't come with me because her perspective...
I do love Dubai though.
Her perspective on different countries is brilliant. And I'm trying to get Gabby's perspective on an upcoming video, but she doesn't want to. It's not she doesn't want to come. It's because obviously with Casper being so little.
Well, it's not just that as well. I have like a full agenda with gigs as well at weekends. So it's like Tim, obviously, so that we can both do our jobs. Tim will travel in the week or during the week, and then I'll travel weekends.
Yeah.
And it's just that if I go with him on every single one, then I'm rushing back. I'll be really tired, and then I've got to travel to King's Lynn or Peterborough the next day, and it's all a bit much with the baby.
If we're doing a
Why
best,
do you always cut me off when I'm talking?
Because I'm just trying to get to the point because you take ages. To
well, how about you just let me talk and just deal with it? Because when we were vlogging the other day on my channel, you went on and on and on about holidays, and I had to edit.
That was because we were talking about taking kids out of school for a holiday.
Yeah, but you went on for a full 6 minutes. I was going off on a tangent.
Yeah, I know. Hey, fun things to do with Tech Sparky. Welcome to Walk Me Beginner. Hey. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Thanks very much for joining.
Thank you.
Great work. Maybe I bump into you in 3 weeks, says Mark. You never know, Mark.
You never know.
So, Crispy's in the chat. Hello to Glenn Francis.
Hi,
Kieran Northcott, can you go to Hemsby and Newport again? All right, we'll just quickly talk about Hemsby.
I was singing in Hemsby last night.
Sidetracked once again about talking about what I was talking about. But yeah, Hemsby suffered with some really bad erosion recently, and it seems to be suffering with it worse and worse. However, there's a glimmer of hope. Finally, they've got some big old rocks going in on the beach. It's not going to do the whole beach. It's only sporadic in places. But at least it's something. Yes, a lot of people are saying it's a long time coming and it's far too late for all these houses that have already fallen into the sea. But it's all political, basically. It's all to do with funds, and they couldn't be released until a certain amount of the, I think, erosion has gone. But anyway. So yeah, we're going to talk about some videos coming up. And one of which we're very excited about because it's a simple video, but it's something that we haven't done in years, and it's something that is I'm very passionate about, something that's very close to my heart. Yeah, but the videos of Dubai, I hope you're enjoying them. Obviously, I stayed in the Premier Inn. You haven't seen that video yet, have you?
I haven't had a chance to hardly watch it. I want to. Tonight, I'm sitting down. We're going to get Casper in bed, and before we watch The Good Life, because we're watching The Good Life at the moment, I'm going to sit down with my jacket potato and tuna and sweet corn and mayonnaise all mixed up, and I am going to watch Tim's vlogs back to back, binge watching.
With me there, which is also awkward.
Yeah, which, the funny thing is though, I feel like I can watch them twice, because I actually watched him edit them.
You don't? You hear me?
Yeah, but because you do it on repeat, so I'll go in the kitchen, do a coffee, and I see you working on a bit of work, and then you'll be going back on it and double checking it. I've heard the same thing loads, so I know how it's kind of going to go because I've had sneak peeks. So
well, anyway, I like Gabby watching it because Gabby will pick up on things, because obviously when you're too close to it, I like Gabby's perspective because she tells me how it is. She tells me it real as well. When she says, "Oh, that looks stupid. What did you do that for?" She'll just tell me how it is, and that's why I love that.
I've never really hurt your feelings.
It's a little bit too late though because the video's already edited. That
I'll be honest tactfully. You know what I mean? I'm not a harsh, honest person. I'm just realistic.
Am I sponsored by Hollister? People keep asking me this. Okay, let's be honest. Yes, I am. They pay me £20,000 a month. No, I'm not. I can't help the fact that I do like Hollister clothing. I wish I was. What's my favourite colour? Sky blue. How long does it take to edit a video? James B, this is every YouTuber's most popular question. And it varies, basically, but it takes me on average a couple of hours. I've got it down to a couple of hours now, but this is what I do. So when I'm not filming, when I come home...
Some of them are harder than others, aren't they?
Yeah, like if it's a real big, like 40, 50-minute one, that could take me a good few hours. But on average...
I don't know how you managed to actually upload in this house for one that long.
Well, I'll tell you.
I struggle with 20 minutes.
So I sit down with a laptop, excuse me, in the kitchen. Gabby's there with Casper. Casper's toddling around. Gabby's going, do you want a cup of coffee, darling? Put the kettle on. Put the kettle on. And obviously,
yeah, I go, do you want a cup of coffee, darling? Put the kettle on.
So I'm obviously there editing the videos. So it takes me about 2 to 3 hours. And then I will try and say to Gabby, because I feel bad for her, I'll say, hey, we'll go for a coffee in a little bit. So I try to get the video edited, hit the upload button, and then we go off for a coffee. And then
we do try and make time for each other, though, don't we? Like, and go and have a coffee together. Because when we actually get out, because the house is the office. It's quite weird, isn't it? So it's kind of good to get out.
The house is an office, a meeting room, catching up with emails, having, making babies. No, it's not really. Nursery, married life, kids, and everything.
And a teenage DOS place at the moment as Jamie Holly H. and Ryan.
Jamie H. Is there rumour? Is the truth to the rumours that you're going on Bake Off? What?
No. There's rumours about that.
No, there probably isn't. Warren, if I watch the ads in full without skipping, does that help you? I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
You ask always ask a question.
If you do go on the Bake Off, if it ever happens, what is your cuisine that you're going to make?
Cuisine?
Well, Bake Off. Isn't Bake Off where you have to cook a cuisine of your choice?
No, it's desserts, darling.
Oh, well,
you don't cook, baby, so you wouldn't know.
What would your dessert be then of your choice? What would you bake? What would you do?
I have no idea.
Would you do like your Jamie Oliver mince pies or something?
Yeah, well, I could do, but they'd only be good at Christmas. And I've ripped them off from Jamie Oliver, so it wouldn't work, would it?
But I don't. Yeah, but you could put your own spin on it, couldn't you? Just don't tell Jamie.
Robin, Gabby, Gabby will pipe up to this. Gabby, would you do a gig in Brighton?
If they paid me the right money.
To get down there and pay petrol.
Yeah, if it covered costs, happily, I'd go anywhere as long as they paid the right amount of money. But it's just if the money doesn't match. And sometimes it's a bit harsh. When I have had like messages, somebody had messaged me saying, would I gig in Liverpool? But my first thought was, yeah, but if I tell you how much that's going to cost for me to go there, stay over, it's going to be quite high. So realistically, it probably wouldn't happen. But you never know.
By the way, if you are enjoying the video, it does help to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you very much for the £1 super chat from Wolfgang Gaming UK. Sorry, I did miss that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Wolfgang. So most of Primrose Valley is built on the old Butlins Filey site, and the abandoned railway station is still across the road. This is Anykeep PSN. Thanks for that. I don't know if he was talking to somebody else.
What?
So, we're going to talk about a video that is coming up very soon. Obviously, the Dubai series is, like I say, the videos that are coming up from Dubai. Oh, can you see? I'm actually sweating. Is it because I'm next to you and it's really warm in here or what?
Well, I'm just hot.
The Dubai video. So coming up, I go to what is classed as one of the world's biggest water parks. It's just been extended, which is on the Palm Island in Dubai. And also, I visit one of the best rated theme parks. Then it gets interesting. Then I'm going to visit a hotel that is classed as 7 stars. It's not officially 7 stars. It's actually only 5-star premier, whatever it is. But a lot of the people around the world call it 7-star. I'm going to stay in that hotel. And I'll do a sum up video of going to all the other places that I didn't do in the other videos of Dubai. Like Ski Dubai. The best beaches to go to, driving around in a car, what it's like, and all that kind of stuff, and going up the Burj Khalifa. So yeah, plenty of videos coming up. But we'll talk about a very exciting video that's coming up in the summer very soon. Is it hot today? No. It's about 14 degrees, I think.
Yeah. We're having problems with this spring, I think, at the moment.
Are we?
Geography has just asked a while ago, but I've had it in my head. That's what I'm going to say. Have you got any plans to return to the Canaries?
Yes. there is a video that
Elaborate.
Okay, well, I'll share it with you guys, but I am planning to do a video in the Canaries with a popular, well-known YouTuber. And Gabby doesn't really know about this, but I'm trying to see if I can visit if I can visit all of the Canary Islands in the shortest time possible and how I do it. So
well, you're gonna have to go on the
so that might be
ferries, aren't you?
Well, no, because that won't be very quick.
Yeah, well, if you have a car, hire a car, you can go around the Canaries on the
If you go, for example, from you got right at the top, you've obviously got Lanzarote, then Fuerteventura, and then you pop over to Gran Canaria, and then you've got Tenerife and La Gomera. That's quite a distance to go by ferry.
Yeah, but if you fly, you've still got to check in 2 hours before you fly. So you've got to take all that into consideration.
So anyway, I am planning a video where I visit every single Canary Island, and that includes, what's it called? La Grosima, or the one that's above Lanzarote, which I featured.
La Gomera?
No. You probably don't know about it. It's a very small Canary Island that's not really advertised much, but it's just above Lanzarote. Someone will be able to tell us in the chat.
La Gomera?
No. It's called. It's La Grosima, whatever. But yes, that's what I'm planning to do. If that's of interest to you.
Yeah, just quickly.
Julie's going to Lanzarote in May. Hope you have a good time.
Sharon has just joined us, so hi to Sharon.
Have I had Botox? Does it look like I have?
And thanks, Craig. Well, we were having a bit of a conversation.
What'd you go?
No, well, we were...
I haven't, no.
We were having a conversation about that in Tesco's, about like ageing and things like that today, weren't we?
Yeah, it's going to get to us all.
In
fact, I'm not going to actually admit this. Well, I will, because we're all live, we're all friends here, but I am going to admit this. I'm approaching... How old am I? I'm approaching mid-40s.
44. You're 44.
Do you know why I always have to ask this question? Because A, when you get to my age, you start to forget.
And we
B,
age you up.
You age you up because my birthday's in December. So as soon as the new year comes, they start telling me I'm a different age. But
yeah, this year
I am going to be honest, and I do have grey hair, right, at the sides that I actually do have to.
But that's okay, because George Clooney does too, and he's hot.
I do put like a little magic wand in it. Because if I didn't, it would look really bad.
You just told 705 people that you put a magic wand in your hair.
Well, you're lucky you don't have to yet.
I know,
How old are you? 41?
No, 40.
No, you're 41, Gabby.
No, I'm 40.
Put your head down. Let's have a look. Let's inspect. I'll be shocked if I can see a grey hair. Damn it, I can't. How do you do it? You haven't got grey hair in sight.
Because I'm Mediterranean blooded. Right, so you can actually see...
Sorry, that was a little bit rough then when I did that.
You can actually see roots in my hair because I've got like a red hair dye in my hair.
Barry says wait till you get to his age.
But above the top, you can see up to about here, that's my natural hair colour coming through. I do actually have like a little bit of a reddish kind of tinge naturally in it. But I'm naturally really dark and I haven't got any grey hairs yet. And... yeah, I'm over the moon about that, and I'm scared about it happening. But at the moment, all's well. Touch woods.
Chelsea,
I'm still youthful.
Chelsea says, hi Tim and Gabby, just want to say thank you for your great videos. I've been watching you over a year now. Your videos make me happy and relaxed.
Oh, good. Relaxed? I thought that would stress you out.
Well, I do get a lot of people message me saying, oh, I love watching your videos before I go to bed. And I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't know how to.
No, not yours, but I meant if you're watching like our lives.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that. They say my voice is soothing. Have you always been interested in content and media creation? Yes. From a very early age, I always wanted to be a TV presenter. That kind of. People always ask me, have I done TV work before? The answer is yes. Then I did radio. And then I've done this.
Sophie Robinson has just said that she thinks that having a baby had aged her. Do you feel like that?
Touch wood, no.
But do you feel like you look a lot older since having Casper?
Probably because you don't have no sleep, yeah. I mean, like, I don't want to go too close, but wow, there's some bags under my eyes. It really is.
That is the sleep. That's what it is, Sophie. It's sleep. So, like, if you're... unfortunate like ours and your baby wakes up in the night, like we woke up twice last night, and that was a that's good for Casper, to be fair. Once it was 9 times. I think that's when we were in Blackpool. That was a difficult night, that was.
By the way, we have to stress that we do suffer with our little boy. He does wake up, on average, 4 to 5 times a night.
We had a bad start in life because of his eczema. So he'd wake up itching. And I think it's because he's breastfed as well. Like, so when you give
William
him...
says your wife is beautiful.
Well, thank you very much, William.
No one ever says I'm beautiful.
Very kind.
Or no one ever says, hey, you're handsome, you're good looking.
Well, that's not true.
It's always what you look like.
Because you have had a couple of trolls send some messages trying to split us up, haven't you?
Yeah. On Instagram, I've had a couple of people
idiots.
that are clearly fake profiles trying to, I don't know whether it's catfish
you can't break us.
Trying to, don't say that because people out there will do it.
No.
But they're trying to message me, and I can tell they're kind of fake, just trying to send me photos and pretend that they didn't mean to send it, and I can't see these photos anyway because I don't open them.
We're just laughing.
Oh, Barry just said you're handsome, Barry.
Oh, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
It had to be Barry though, didn't it?
Oh, Luke said it as well. So's Katie. So's Mark. Mark says Tim is so handsome. Emoji face with crying out loud things. Oh, thanks, Nikki.
Do you know, I mean, through all our little spats that we have as a married couple...
Oh, Barto, thank you.
I still get butterflies with Tim. I can, just go out for coffee.
Hang on. Say that again.
I still get butterflies.
Do you?
Mm-hmm, I do.
How long have we been together?
Well, this is our 10th year married, so we've been together 13 years, I think.
Wow.
But
Thanks,
I could just,
Jodie.
go out, we could just be having a coffee in Cafe Nero or something like that, and I could just... Yeah, and I don't know why, and suddenly I get an overwhelming feeling of just excitement because I'm with Tim still after all this time.
And then
an hour later we'll be scrapping in the car.
Mark says
not physically, but
Mark says keep sending those feet photos. Gabby used to she got 2 or 3 people messaging her about sending her feet.
Someone wants my old socks as well, don't they?
You really do not want them. I tell you now.
My feet don't smell though. I'm not one of these people my feet are actually really nice feet. You actually said one of the things that attracted you to me.
Don't
were my
say
feet.
that because all the people that love feet will go all crazy on Instagram now and send you messages.
Gabby's feet. No, but I don't
They are good, some nice feet. Now I know some people are weird about feet.
I have really nice shaped feet. I don't have any toes longer than others and stuff like that. And that's probably the best part of my body, to be honest with you. But I would rather have a normal nose than my Italian nose that my mum gave me and my granddad's, and I would rather have the Starbuck nose rather than the Biasi side. Not that anyone would know what I mean by Biasi, but that's my mum's Italian surname. And I'd rather have horrible feet. So I'd rather go the other way round. So you can't have it all, can you?
By the way, I know that there are a few people that may be going because of the England game, but please stay with us. Don't watch the football. At least have it on in the background. Don't worry about the football. Hey, we don't care about the football.
Oh, Barry said we can't talk about football.
We're not talking about it. Mark Wells, thank you very much. I love that. Didn't another YouTube end selling up his wife's sock or something, says Chris. I don't know. Maybe. We haven't started an OnlyFans either, so don't ask. I know that some other YouTubers out there have done that, but we don't do that kind of thing. Gabby's a great singer. When can I see her at a gig, says Tommy Boy.
Well, it depends where your area is, I suppose, as to when you can see or where you're going on holiday.
Obviously, Gabby does a lot of gigs on the Norfolk
are in
coast.
the East Anglia area. I'm East Anglia based. So,
by the way, do give the video.
The furthest I go from Great Yarmouth area is probably Peterborough, I would say.
Yeah. Do give the video a thumbs up. It does help us out. It'd be great if we can get to 500 thumbs up.
Oh my God, how many have we
got? We've only got 239 at the minute. So if you haven't already, it might have slipped your mind. It's free to do. It helps the video out if you do give it a thumbs up.
Do it.
So I appreciate that. So feel free to ask us anything.
Luke says he's staying till the end. He said, stuff the football.
Good old Luke.
Good old Luke.
I think it was because
true supporter.
I originally wanted to go live at 5 and someone said the football's on and I was like, I don't care about football. But
I always found this, right? I don't know with me, football is something that really aggravates me because I remember as a kid, it was always a Sunday. My brother always had to go to football practice. So we'd have to go to church in the morning. And as a child, church is really boring for a child. But we'd have to go. And then afterwards it was football for my brother, and for me it was like I was dragged to church and I was dragged to football. So
can I say,
when I got my own choice, it was like no church, no football, and doing what I want to do. In fact, I'm going shopping, baby.
anyway, getting on to
I'm gonna
Craig's,
have a red wine.
getting into Craig's more important message. Craig said, Tim, my sister saw you and said, wow, he's fit. I find that cool. Are you guys coming
He
back
is
to
fit.
Wales soon,
Not
Joel?
physically fit though.
Yes, definitely. Are you doing the Canary Islands? Yes, Mike, I am doing the Canary Islands. If you haven't already seen the vlogs that I have done from the Canary Islands, why you should visit Lanzarote, why you should visit Fuerteventura, and why you should visit Tenerife, they're all on the channel. They're about 40 minutes long. Full videos of why I tour around the island. And I know it sounds really sad. Maybe I'm biased, but I actually really enjoy... I love going to the Canary Islands. I've been going there since I was 18 years old. My favourite Canary Island by far is Gran Canaria, closely followed by Fuerteventura, and then Lanzarote, and then, well, if you want to go to the others. But
So
Gabby used to live on Gran Canaria. Well, only she used to live there because she used to work as a rep, didn't you?
No.
We've said this
No,
before.
I was not a rep.
Singer, sorry, for Air Tours. Do you
I
remember
was
Air
an
Tours?
entertainer.
Does anybody remember Air Tours? I used to go on holiday with JMC. Was it JMC?
JML. No.
No, JML's the cleaning
Oh
company.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it was JMC.
Yeah, they used to be great holidays, and I always used to go to...
We used to have like wars
JMC.
with them, which is quite funny. We used to drink in the Lineker's bar, and they used to drink in the bar opposite. So we were separated. And once they were having a wet t-shirt competition, all the reps in there and that, and we were like, oh, anything can get attention. Like we were always at war with them. Yeah,
Really?
JMC. Yeah, we didn't really get on.
Does anyone remember Air Tours? I went on holiday.
So you probably won't remember it as Air Tours. You probably remember it more as My Travel, because whilst I was working for Air Tours, we then went underneath the My Travel umbrella, and then after I left, it soon became Thomas Cook. So yeah. So transitions.
Diane says, is there any other places you'd like to visit on holiday that you've not been yet?
Yeah, we want to go. And hang on, this isn't even a question for me, and I'm saying this is what we want to do.
Well, yeah, go on.
Where was it we were saying we wanted to go? We really want to go to Turkey.
No. You do. I don't.
Yeah, I do
I'm
want to
not
go
really
to
interested in
Turkey, but not anytime soon, because things need to die down there after the earthquake, really. So let that die down a bit. But I'd like to check that out. And we really want to go to Cyprus. So we're going on Thursday.
Yeah, and I said to Gabby about this, the weather's probably not going to be that great in Cyprus at the minute, but yeah, so next Sunday we are planning a live from Cyprus, hopefully.
Yay! I can't
Craig,
wait to go.
Thank you very much for
it.
your £5 super chat. Happy Easter, Tim. My sister
Thank you,
thinks
Craig.
you're fit. Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, well, tell her to not steal him off me.
Oh, Craig. I appreciate that. People are saying thanks, Craig, not because he's saying that his sister thinks that's for the super chat. Will you visit the Bathhouse in Lowestoft Restaurant, which is a Spanish restaurant? In a few weeks, they're hoping to do Sunday roast. Ryan, I will give it a try.
So IXTG has also said, what does Holly think of the YouTube? Does she get embarrassed by it? How does she feel about it?
She used to get embarrassed about it. Now she wants to become an influencer, but she's not doing anything about it.
Yeah, she wants to be an influencer. I said, Holly, she might be watching this. She's going to be fuming
She's
with
not
us.
watching
She's
this.
fuming
She
with
ain't
us.
watching. She's got a boyfriend here at the moment. They're downstairs.
Yeah, so I think they're doing some homework, aren't they? Anyway, she said...
I hope so.
Yeah, we hope so. She said, because her college work's got to be in.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she said, do you know what? I really want to like move forward with like my influence. And I said, that's great. And I said, well, why don't you put some snaps up, you know? And to be fair, Holly is a beautiful girl. She's going to make a great influencer. When she gets up off her backside and does it.
Tell everyone the best thing that she ever said to you.
Right, so
she wants to become an influencer, but she's not posting anything.
And obviously it was my birthday, wasn't it? Like
yeah.
last weekend. And we all sort of like got dressed up for it. And Holly looked like Bella the Ball. And I said, did you not take some nice pictures and pop them up on Instagram? She went, no. And I thought, well, you want to be an influencer, don't you? And I said, well, why didn't you do it? And she said, well, you didn't tell me to.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
Do a review.
So it'll be a long time before it actually happens, I think.
Somebody said, Tim, you need to do worst hotels in Coventry. There are 3 Britannia hotels and they're all terrible. I haven't done a few worst rated, but just because I eased back off that because I was doing a little bit too many, so I thought I'll ease back on that. They will, of course, still come on the channel, including some seasides as well as we move into the summer season. We're very excited. We are going to do our first Haven holiday in a very long time. We're going to show you the whole experience with the type of caravan that we're going to get, and we're going to stay at one of my favourite Haven parks in the UK, and it's in Dorset, and it is lovely. Now, I know that we've got one of the oldest and one of the first Haven parks in the UK here on our doorstep, but we're not going to go on holiday on our doorstep because it's a bit pointless. So we are going to travel further afield, so that video will be coming up soon.
And to be fair, we like pool, don't we?
Love pool, love Dorset.
It's so nice.
I love sandbanks. We love
yeah,
Bournemouth.
because we might just go house hunting too when we're there. You know, like the person that said to us how we're sitting there drinking champagne and stuff like that. Remember, someone messaged saying you just sit there drinking champagne, and it was like, okay, well, just to that person, we're going house hunting in sandbanks. We might not be able to buy it till our next lifetime, but we are going house hunting in sandbanks.
Punter Paul, my money is on Rockley Park. How did you know, Paul?
Yay! It is Rockley Park.
It is. My granddad used to take me and my sister to seashore in Great Yarmouth. I'd love to see a video of it all open and active. It's been a while since I've done a video of Great Yarmouth. People are going, it's very different going from Dubai to Great Yarmouth. Hence why the live today is coming from home, because we normally do one live from home a month where we just do a bit of a Q&A and just a chat to you guys, and then we'll do it locations, and obviously we do a lot of locations around the coastline of where we live, but obviously when we go further afield, like next Sunday in Cyprus, hopefully you can join us for that. Barry, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You really don't have to do that. Contribution towards Cyprus.
That's really kind. Thank you. In fact, that's going to buy us a couple of cocktails, I reckon.
That will. We'll put that in the kitty. Thank you very much.
I've spied a bar already. I've seen one. I'm going to prop myself up at that bar.
Chris says, now this is a question I get asked a lot. Have you ever been stopped from doing a hotel review? I've been stopped, yes, a couple of times.
I think it's hypocritical if somebody does, because why are they on like TripAdvisor or even in the industry if they don't want anybody to rate it or give their opinion on it?
But to be fair, it's normally not when I'm in my room because they don't know when I'm in my room. However, I once had some staff that were loitering around the outside of my room, and I opened it. I could hear them. And I opened the door, and they were standing around, and I found that weird. But yeah. I was like, how is it different? I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, I give an honest review, but I think it was mostly in like breakfast areas where they say, what are you filming? And at the end of the day, if they ask me to stop filming, I will abide by the rules and stop filming. But you say stop filming, it's like it's a big blooming, ITV, BBC One show. It's just me and my camera on YouTube. It's not really going to hurt anyone, but if they ask me to stop it, I will.
Yeah.
But I always think, and as someone said this, if they ask you to stop filming, have they got something to hide? Because surely it's good press for them.
Yeah.
Even the worst rated hotels, and this would be quite surprising for you to understand, that even the worst rated hotels, they get lots of bookings because of my videos. Because people want to see these beautiful hotels. Because yes, they might be rough around the edges in certain parts, but they're also the most grandest old Victorian seaside hotels, like, you know, in Aberystwyth.
Yeah, you pick up on the good bits too, don't you? I mean, like, you do go round, and even though some of them might not be looked after very well, you do point out what lovely buildings they are. That's such a shame, to be honest.
That hotel in Llandudno is absolutely beautiful. Is it the Grand? And it's such, like, you come down the stairs and it's all got big windows facing out to the sea every time you go down the stairs, and you just don't get that in modern hotels, do you?
No, you don't.
Andy, good question. Where do you think Tim should visit next, people, and why? Here we go. Ali B, I need to talk about this. My worst nightmare is bed bugs. Have you ever found any bed bugs? Right,
wow.
Ali, this is the problem, right? When I do videos staying in these hotels, I say to Gabby every time she comes with me, do not put any clothes on the bed, but she does it every time. I say, don't have any clothes on the sofa.
Well,
just
that's
leave them
easier.
up.
It's easier said than done.
No, it's
though.
not.
When
No,
you're
it's
in
not.
a room and there's like, say you're in a Premier Inn.
No, it's not.
What do you get? Like 3 hangers?
No, it's not. If you don't want bed bugs, you will not put them on there, mate.
So it's the floor, the bed, or the 3 hangers.
Well, I do it. And anyway,
Yeah, but you travel light. Like really light. You're a bloke. Blokes don't need anything. My dad said all you need is a toothbrush and a spare pair of pants.
So I came back from Dubai and I had some bites on my legs that have only just appeared. I was at at Gabby's birthday and I felt this really burning sensation on my legs. I'm not going to show you them. They're quite gross. And I sent the photo to Gabby and went, oh my God. Because I've always been paranoid about bed bugs. I was like, these are bed bugs. I'm sure they are. But they weren't itchy and I know, I'm sorry to say this, a bit gross. They all had white heads on them. So I Googled what kind of things could have bit me in Dubai with white heads, and it came down to fire ants or sand.
Just get it out. Just get it out.
It could infect them. Or sandflies. So I'm fingers crossed it wasn't bed bugs. Life on the Ocean Wave. Been a channel member for 9 months. Have been following your channel ever since lockdown. Thank you very much.
I saw that, but I didn't see it because it was quite quick. I didn't see it from
it's right here in front of you, look.
I can't read it from there. I'm on my phone because,
unbelievable.
Honestly, that writing is so tight.
Life's too short. Thank you for joining channel membership. Welcome to Walk With Me Advance. You'll get your name up on the screen.
There was one from Leanne Spampamato. So,
yeah, a £1.99 super chat.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? How are we doing today, Tim?
We're okay. Somebody said,
tired.
Yeah, we're always tired because of obviously having a little baby.
We're tired, but other than that, we're good. We're raring to go.
How often do you
We've gone and had a cup of coffee in Tesco's today, haven't we?
Lovely.
Honestly, I love things like that. The simple things in life.
Peter said, how often do you get recognised when you're out and about? Now, ask this question to Gabby.
Recognised? We ain't celebrities. You're not.
We ain't celebrities, but
well, actually, you're.
We were in Felixstowe. Right, Felixstowe of all places the other day, and we got recognised in the restaurant in the pier, and then we got recognised when we was chatting to the guys selling the fish and chips. But yes, I got recognised in Dubai as well. Somebody went,
did you? You never told me that.
But it's really interesting how people come up to me. Some people will come up to me like I know them, and then others will come up to me and ask the question, "Are you Walk With Me, Tim?"
Yeah, so. I would just add actually that if anyone does pass us or anything and wants to come and say hi, like let us know that you follow us, because sometimes we get people come up to us and go, "Hi Gabby, hi Tim," and we look at them and go,
"Where do we know you from?"
Hi, and we're like that, and we're like, I said, "Tim, I don't know who that is. Like, I can't remember. How do I know this person?" Or, "Tim, how do you know this person?" And we feel like we're being rude. But the thing is, you see our faces, but we don't see yours. And sometimes people that watch forget that we don't know your face. And then we feel like we're being rude because we're thinking, do we know you from a past job or what? And we try and establish how we know you. And then we find out you know, they're watching the channel. So don't be afraid to say, we watch the channel, because it makes sense to us then. Somebody waved to me in the car. We were driving down up near Jellicoe Road, weren't it? And not that you probably know Jellicoe Road in Yarmouth. And someone wound the window down and went like that and waved. And I went... and I waved back. And in my mind I was thinking, I don't know you. Well, I'm waving anyway.
But to be fair, we will always have time and we'll always speak to you. And Gabby, if she's there, she'll speak to you forever about anything.
I know, and then Tim goes, "Come on, we've got to do this and we've got to do that." Yeah.
Sophie said, "What are your channel plans for this year, Gabby? You have a lot of potential." So this is.
Oh, Sophie, you are a good supporter.
Gabby does have a YouTube channel. It's called Gabby Starbuck. Starbuck.
But more importantly, the Gabby is spelled with 1 B, because even when I do gigs, people spell it with 2.
Yeah. So Gabby, what Gabby does vlogs. Right, so if you want to see a little bit like a bit of a daily life in our life, sometimes she does that. You will be. What video have you got coming up? So she's got a video coming up when we went to Southend, which was recently, which is a video coming up in the future.
Yeah. That's finished actually. It's complete. That's actually up. It's up at the moment, but it's not public yet because Tim has to let his out before mine comes out.
And I have to say, I love your travel videos. All your travel videos when we've had a holiday, you know, in the past to Greece, to the Canary Islands and to Spain.
Yeah.
I love watching those shows. I love it from Gabby's
I
perspective.
love it too, because the thing is, I don't hold back on anything. Like with Tim's are like professionally edited to the T, right?
Professionally? Says who?
Yeah, they are. I think
Says
they
who?
are. They're almost like something you'd watch on TV. But mine
Are they?
are pretty like, you see all the underlying stuff, don't you? Stuff that I don't really hide anything. You actually just see us as we are. And that's that really. Maybe I should be a bit more careful, but I'm not. Like, if I'm having a glass of wine, I'll be vlogging myself a little bit drunk and merry and stuff like that, and it doesn't really faze me. And I look back in the vlogs and I think, wow, that was a good night, you know.
Harry said...
There are some plans. The coffee morning is going to continue. Coffee morning tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Some more. I'm going to vlog going to Cyprus. I'm actually going to vlog what I'm packing for Cyprus, and I'm going to vlog a haul from Primark because I've actually got some bargains from there for the holiday.
If you like that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, come on over. Why not?
Harry
are more than welcome to come on over.
Harry said, when you travel to countries, is it just for a video or is it holiday work visits? Now, when I put posts up on Facebook, people always say to me, have a lovely time. I do travel 99.9% of the time for YouTube videos. So, unlike Cyprus, which is a family holiday, and I'm only doing maybe one video there. So yes, they are, but people will put, I hope you have a great time, have a happy holiday. And I was trying to say to Gabby, I've just returned from Dubai, and I said to Gabby, the last day I was there for 4 days, I said to Gabby, God, I want a holiday. I want to come back here on holiday with you. And people might find that really weird, but when you're there, you're looking through a lens.
Yeah.
I'm looking through a camera the whole time. So I'll just briefly quickly tell you, right? So I arrived in Dubai at 1, 2 in the morning. I got to the hotel, and then I arrived so late I didn't get to bed until 3. I had to get up at 8 o'clock to start filming videos because I had some tickets to do some attractions. And literally my whole days were just full of filming. And when you're looking through it through a lens and you're just thinking about what kind of shots you get, you can't be in the moment and you can't enjoy it. Yes, you might have a little bit of downtime in the evening, but and then Gabby's not with me, and then I pretty much just go to bed because I'm absolutely tired. So yeah, it is different when you're actually filming them.
Yeah,
I don't deny it is amazing to do these places, but when you're watching it through a lens, you don't feel like you're on holiday.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Hope that answers that question.
And you are tired all the time. When you went to Dubai, I spoke to you on FaceTime. No, it wasn't even FaceTime. What did we speak on? We recorded, didn't we, and sent over.
In Dubai,
yeah, because you can't FaceTime.
In Dubai, FaceTime in WhatsApp is banned. So that's why I couldn't do it live in Dubai, because that's banned as well.
So that's what we were doing. We were recording each other's voices and sending it to each other.
Fleabee, thanks very much for your super chat. Newbie to the channel, very interesting. I'll be looking back through the videos for places I might go or not go on a surprise 60th birthday weekend for my missus in May.
Well, thank you very much. We hope you find somewhere and you enjoy it and have a good time wherever you decide to go. Also, a big hi to Tina. Tina has tuned in as well. Tina, I missed you at the gig last night, and I hope that your leg is on the mend, because Tina was going to come last night, but her leg wasn't. She's hurt her leg.
Sophie said Tim's channel is a professional holiday review, and Gabby's channel is great supporting channel from a woman's perspective,
but not
going
as
away
professional.
With no, I love Gabby's videos.
It's not
I love it when you
it's only edited like on my phone.
Yeah, she does it all
sit there on the
her
couch.
phone. I love it when your little Gabby Starbuck name comes up just randomly in the videos.
Take it down, yeah.
I love it because you always go, oh no, and I love it when I see it.
Yeah, because if you ever see that crop up, this is something I shouldn't really be talking about on Tim's channel. This should be something for the coffee morning, because obviously you've got people that are watching. This is about Tim
Hello,
today.
Bex.
But yeah, I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. Come on over and I'll tell you the reason behind that name that keeps
Cade
flashing
said,
up.
did you leave before the start of Ramadan? Yes, I did. Hi, Tim.
How did they cope with that? Like I'm starving all the time. When I'm full, I'm starving.
Yeah, but you get used to it because it becomes your lifestyle, and you grow up with it, so you wouldn't.
That's probably the hardest thing in life. I need to eat food.
Gabby's YouTube name is Gabby Starbuck. GABYSTARBUCK.
Belvedere, will you pop the link up for us?
Thanks, Kate.
Belvedere's really well. All the mods are pretty amazing. But
thank you, Jane.
Belvedere's like lightning, so I'm assuming Belvedere will pop that link up quite quickly. Anyway, speaking of mods, how is David doing? Because David wasn't very well, was he? How's he doing? How are you doing, David?
How you doing, David?
Let us know.
Brandon said your edits are great, Brandon. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with some of the chat that's
all
just
right.
gone by. Because somebody said you never read out my comments. Literally, we do. Obviously, we've all got slow mode on, so we try to get as many comments as we try to. So I do apologise. Are all Britannia hotels in the UK really as bad as the reviews say? Have you been to all of them, Mike? I haven't been to all of them. Some of the reviews are as bad as they say. Some of the reviews are not as bad as they say. There's one particular hotel in Blackpool I went to, which was, I thought, okay. And the thing is,
I mean, that is it. The thing is, though, right? Sorry, I'm butting in, and I shouldn't keep doing this, but me and Tim, well, not so much Tim, but me, I'm pretty. I'm used to like roughing it up. That sounds really bad, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm one of these people that really love going in a backstreet cafe in Blackpool. I always want to go and have breakfast in a greasy spoon. So what I'm saying to you is, even these real like down and out hotels, if it's somewhere to get your head down, as long as it hasn't got bed bugs, do it.
Yeah, good point. The Sugar Daddy, love your videos.
I beef it and stay in some white dives,
any plans to go to New York?
Haven't we? Any
plans to go to New York? And Gabby is very pretty.
Well, thank you very much. Is that why you were like kicking my legs to say stop talking? I'm going to pay you a compliment now.
Stumbled across your channel.
Holly wants to go to New York, don't she? Can't go there without her because she'll go
Paying
nuts.
for Holly would be a fortune.
Don't tell her that you said that. She'll be really upset. You just have to work harder, Tim, and then you can pay for Holly.
People often ask me, do I do YouTube full time? The answer is yes, I do. But I still do other jobs when I can.
It wasn't, though. It's taken over, hasn't it? Kind of.
The
demand is a bit more there.
It has.
It's a really, like, from my point of view as a wife, or just doing the vlogs that I'm doing, this is really consuming, because time consuming. Because not only do you have to sit there and edit it, you've got to bear in mind you've got to go and film it. So you're filming it, and then you've got to spend like a day or two editing it and stuff. And let's face it, in our house, it takes about a day to upload.
Craig T has just gifted 1 channel membership.
Oh, who's going to get it?
Can I do that? Can I gift channel membership?
Daniel has took it. I swear Daniel got the gifted one on my channel that you gifted Craig. Unless I am going completely crazy and I've had too much red wine. I haven't had too much red wine. I've only had half a glass. But I'm sure Daniel got the last one. I'm sure he did.
Okay,
Can you do it? Can you do it?
I think so. So what I'm going to do is thank you very much, Craig, for doing that. I'm going to gift 10 channel memberships. What channel memberships are? Okay, YouTube videos. They're free to watch. We've always talked about this. It's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. But
I knew it, Daniel. I knew it.
If you want to get a little bit more out of channel membership, you get a little badge, you get little emojis, you get to see videos first behind the scenes, status updates and that kind of thing. So I don't know whether this will allow me to do this. So I'll gift some 10 members, and this will go to random people in the chat. I'm so excited
to see who gets it.
I don't know whether it will work because it's
almost like a game of Scramble, isn't it?
No, but Scrabble.
Scramble.
Scrabble.
No, Scramble.
Well, Scramble.
When everyone just dives in to grab something. Scrabble is with letters. Don't.
What?
You nearly burped on your channel.
Sorry, it won't let me do it because I need the second verification to do it from a bank, and I'm filming on my phone, so it won't allow me to do it.
Do I do it off my phone? Can you do it off mine?
What have you got? Can you do it?
I don't know. You can check.
Don't know. I will try. Free membership milestone. Like, I'm just doing this as it comes in. Julie, thank you very much for your little super sticker.
I wanted to save that for when I really wanted my 19
months,
to get noticed.
Wow. Matthew Stone, love the channel, really enjoyed the vids.
I'm a bit
Can I ask what the rudest experience of customer service you've experienced? Yes, Center Parcs. When we went to a restaurant, and that woman was really rude.
The pram.
Yeah, get to the point quickly though.
I can't remember much about it anymore.
So basically, we were filming at Center Parcs, Elvedon Forest.
She moaned because of where we positioned the pram.
And we put the babe. No, he wasn't in the way. He was at the end of the table.
Yeah. So like you can imagine, right? So you're sat down eating in a restaurant, me, Tim, and on the end is the baby pram with Casper in it, because obviously it makes sense, he's on the end. And this woman wanted to get through and she was serving customers. And did she not try to barge past Casper or something?
No, she just said something really rude. I can't remember.
She said something like, well, you shouldn't put your pram there, or something like that. And it was like, well, where else would you expect us to put it? Like, he can't go anywhere else. He needs to be next to us. But she was saying that prams there are in the way for waitresses to want to go in and out. Which is fair enough, but we were seated in an area.
She was really rude.
Rude.
Did I see you on EastEnders? We were both on EastEnders a while ago, quite a lot, actually,
I don't think
lockdown.
you'd have spotted us, though.
No,
because we were doing double
unless we'd have
work.
told you to tell you. Life's too short. Loving your content, guys. Will you be doing any more acting roles? Tim, I saw you in This Is England on Sky. Now, some of you may have seen the whole Boris Johnson thing on Sky. This Is England. I did feature in that a few times. I haven't done anything since. Although I did some stuff for what built American Toys. I saw on the History Channel. That was about it. But yeah, that was about it. I'm not planning to do anything else at the minute, unfortunately.
Juliet, thank you so much for your super sticker as well. We really appreciate it. Just seen that come up. And Matt JD, you haven't shouted this one out, I don't think. I think we've just overlooked this. Hi, both. Love your vids. Please visit Port Talbot. Where's that?
Port Talbot.
Yeah, where's that?
I will check it out.
We will check it out. But thank you so much for your super chat.
Claire says...
It means a lot. Thank
Claire
you very
says,
much.
hello both. Caught you finally on the live. Yippee. Hello, Claire. Hope you're doing okay. Kev's Cab Reviews. Good afternoon, all. But what character in This Is England? Laura D. I was playing an MP. I forgot his name now. But apparently I look like
Could have
him.
been a very important person you were playing.
No, but he was big mates with Boris Johnson.
See, we don't
Kenneth
really
Branagh.
follow politics.
Kenneth
you see.
Branagh played...
You would know.
Shut up! Let me finish, woman!
Well, now you know how it feels.
Kenneth Branagh played Boris Johnson, and he was so good at his role.
Oh,
actually
it is
didn't know the
South
difference.
Wales. Do you want me to go downstairs? I'm getting on your nerves.
She's just at the class, that's why.
Yeah, I'm going to go and top it up as well. If
Jacob
it's all right.
said, cheers for reviewing the hotel in Bournemouth. I saw your video and it helped me decide not to go there. Look, I don't do the videos to tell people not to go there. I only do it for my review. For example, the Caledonian Sleeper, a lot of people said, wow, I'm not going to go and do that. And it kind of makes me feel bad because there's a lot of people that love trains and there's a lot of people that love doing these sleeper trains.
But it is not what
But
you
my
think.
experience of the Caledonian Sleeper, I'm only giving it from my point of view. I spent, over 350 quid on that. It's supposed to be classed as first class. And my experience wasn't the best. I know that some people picked me up on the time that I said I was waiting 15 minutes for this waiter, and probably only 8 minutes went past, but it felt like 15 minutes. But there was a clock right behind me, and obviously I didn't realise that when I was saying it's been about 15 minutes, but it just felt like 15 minutes. Are you going to be visiting any more theme parks this year? 81 to 3. Yes. Thorpe Park, Alton Towers. What are you doing?
Making a very important phone call.
Is this to do with downstairs? Yes, and obviously I'm going to be visiting a theme park in Dubai, which you'll definitely
Why
want
is
to
she
see.
not picking up?
When is your next worst rated hotel going to happen? What's the problem? What's happened?
I've got a very
We've got
important
a
question
babysitter
to
downstairs, and honestly, can't do anything.
ask. Very important question to ask.
Hi Tim and Gabby, love your videos. Me and my partner always watch you. TB Virtual Services, thank you very much. £350 for a journey wasn't great for what I received. I didn't like it personally, but trains in the UK, I can sleep on a train.
Hi, I've got a very important question. Could you come up the stairs?
Are you really? Is this about wine?
Could you take my wine glass off me? And could you just pour some wine in it and then bring it back up to me, please? And let Ryan look after Thumps for a second.
Unbelievable.
Oh, thanks, darling. Love you.
Are you
Bye.
related to Matt Hancock? Rude. Although your sister fancies Matt Hancock.
She does. Oh my God, no. What if her other half is watching? You're not supposed to say that.
Who other half?
Craig. What if Craig is watching? Now he knows that Fran fancied Matt.
I don't think he is watching.
Well, you never know.
Why
Here comes the
would she?
waitress. Yeah, just fill me up halfway. I don't want it too large. I'm trying to pace myself.
Robert, yes, I am going to be visiting because that's classed as the worst rated theme park in the UK, and I'll see if it really is that bad. But it's in Wales. It's called Oakwood Theme Park, but it's not very good apparently. But I will go and check it out. I'm sure I've been there once before. Daniela, member for 15 months. Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. Belvedere says it's nice to have staff.
Isn't it? You know.
Gabby is such a diva. Oh yeah, she is.
She does get paid quite well.
Does Gabby get mistaken for Davina McCall?
Oh, don't start that. Oh no.
Do you know what film were we watching the other night? Sandra Bullock film. Do you know what? When I first met Gabby, she's got Sandra Bullock's lips.
Nice one. I will tip you later. Thank you, waitress.
And that's one thing that attracted me about you. You know, your lips. Because they were very much like Sandra Bullock lips. The way you hold your lips, it's like a
Didn't
pout,
you say that you
really
thought
nice.
I looked like the girl from Glee? I don't know who she is.
That too. Probably not right now though, but with the tan, yeah. Have you done?
I am very pasty at the moment, but I'm about to sort that out.
Juliet says, "Have you done Potters at Hopton?" Yes, Julie, I did that last year. Would you do Five Lakes in Essex? Right, well, they've invited me down to Five Lakes in Essex, but the only problem is that I'm trying to find an angle for the video because it doesn't really stand out for me and my audience. Would they know what it is? So I'm in two minds about doing it at the minute. I do get requests a lot for a lot of holiday parks, hotels, a lot of the time that I don't choose to go to because it's obviously they're just trying to get advertisement, whereas I'd like to go to a hotel that's different or specific. And talking of different hotels, there are a lot more hotels coming up that are really, really great. Different, expensive, cheap. They're all coming up, budget hotels. But also, I need your help really. Do tell me in the comments which budget hotels you'd love to see me do next. Like an Ibis or Doubletree, you know, tell me in the comments because I'd love to see some of those.
Just quickly, Chris has just said in the chat, I'm intrigued to know your answer to this. He said, if you had the opportunity, would you play James Bond if you had the opportunity?
Me?
And if you did, who would your leading lady be?
You.
No, you can't pick me. I really want to know who you would pick.
Margot Robbie.
Would you? I knew you would pick her.
Why?
What is it with Margot Robbie? Everybody fancies her, don't they? Do you know what?
She's very short though.
Yeah,
like you.
Because we went on. I'm quite short. We went on a British Airways flight, and Margot Robbie had been on a flight. I don't know if it was the previous flight because the air hostess was telling us, and she said you would not believe how short Margot Robbie actually is. She said she is tiny, really tiny. Oh. Would you really pick her? You would, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah. I knew that's why you watched that Leonardo DiCaprio film. You watch it on repeat, and I'm like, you are such a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a great movie.
Well, obviously, it's not Leonardo DiCaprio you're a fan of, is it? That's okay, because do you know who I fancy celebrity-wise?
Oh, yeah, go on then. The truth's coming out. She's had a drink.
Jack Black, any day.
Silence in the room.
Hell yeah!
Would you ever?
Woo!
Would you ever go to a small seaside town around Scotland? Yes, I'm planning to do that because, of course, Scotland has one of the best beaches in the world. Remember, I was visiting there, so. Craigie, thank you very much. Sophie, any plans to go to Spain?
Jay, congratulations.
Should we talk about Spain just briefly? Spain, sorry. Yes, Sophie, I'm going back to Benidorm this summer. You might remember I did a live from Benidorm, but I also did Why You Should Visit Benidorm, which is on the channel now. If you haven't seen it, it's a great video. I'm biased. But I'm going to go and visit the theme park and the water park in Benidorm. That'll be coming up in May. Would you do a Park Dean Resort? Bubble Cadbury? Bubble Cadbury, yes. We're going to be doing a Park Dean Resort. We're doing Haven this year, Butlins as well. Yes. There's so many videos coming up. You just have to subscribe.
We just need more time, don't we, really?
We?
Yeah, because I've got to take my gigs into consideration. So if it wasn't for gigs...
Right, so this is the problem I have.
Barry wants to know who Margot Robbie is.
Google her.
Have you seen... Who is she? The superhero.
She's in the new Barbie movie as well.
She's Barbie, but what's that superhero?
Superhero? Yeah, but if you watch her on that, you won't.
No,
you won't
what
see
is that superhero called again?
Superhero.
Well, she's not. Not a superhero.
The one where she's a
She's got
punk.
bunches like that.
Yeah, I forgot what that's called. Someone will tell me in the chat.
Well, anyway, just Google her, Barry. Google it. She's very fit, and most girls are very envious. But I tell you what, she has not got my personality.
Craig says I can see.
Him.
No, Craig says I can see you and Channing Tatum. Craig,
What,
don't
me?
say that. Suicide Squad. Thank you, Adam. That's the one.
Channing Tatum is pretty fit, to be fair.
Do give the video a thumbs up. We're up to 416.
Harley Quinn, that's it.
To get to 500.
Thank you so much, Luke. Harley Quinn. See how Luke was on that? Luke was like, Harley Quinn. I think Luke is also a Margot Robbie fan.
Can I say hello to the Wright family? Finished work. Glad I've caught you. Hope you're well. Finished on a
Well, we're
Sunday.
glad you made it.
Gabby is far better than European rubbish. Eurovision rubbish.
Yeah.
Right.
What did you say? Eurovision.
Eurovision.
Yeah, do you know what? Somebody said to me on my coffee morning that I should have sang for the Eurovision.
Michael, I do read your comments.
Eurovision.
Michael,
try saying that over and over again when you've had a glass of wine.
Michael Bethwaite, I do read your comments. We do see all the comments, okay? When's Gabby doing Eurovision, says Jay.
I'd love to do that.
Belfast
I wonder
Giants fan
where
club.
I would get.
How's your day? Don't get Gabby started on a tangent about singing, because she will be talking for the rest of the day.
I will. That's one for my channel. I'm sorry, Tim. Sorry. Come over at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Come and nurse my hangover with me. I'm bound to have one. I've had two glasses.
We know that obviously it's during the week and it's a Monday morning, so a lot of people might be at work. But
Yeah.
Gabby does like a loose women
You guys
style
watch it
on
on
her own
repeat.
coffee morning at 11 a.m. Is it 11 a.m.?
I've got loads to talk about tomorrow.
Is it 11?
Loads. I've like got a list.
Is it 11?
As long as my arm.
I'll repeat myself. Is it 11?
It's 11.
Okay. And bearing
Come
in
on
mind,
over, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get a notification as to when it's about to start.
Belfast Giants fan club. Any plans for Pontins? Well, this is interesting because obviously I've done every single Pontins in the UK. I will be returning to Pontins if they allow me this year. But which site should I go back to? Now, obviously, some of them have haven't closed properly, but they've shut their doors. But there is a Pontins site in Hemsby that is being transformed from Pontins to
I am
something
reading your
different.
comments while he's talking,
something
and I'm
different,
laughing.
and I will be doing a video. What?
No, you. It's something you would want me to say for the coffee morning, but I am reading them.
Forget the coffee morning. That's not
I'm reading them while you're talking.
Somebody
and they're making
said.
me laugh.
Somebody said, and this is gonna be interesting. Now, last year at Halloween, I stayed in one of the most.
Halloween, ha, Halloween.
How many of you had?
One.
Halloween
Oh
this
my
year,
God.
Gabby.
Yeah.
I stayed in the most haunted castle in Wales.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that Gabby doesn't believe in any of that, so I challenge you.
Well.
Let me finish. I challenge you to come and stay in one of the most haunted inns in the country.
Is it the
Jamaican Inn.
Jamaican, yeah. Yeah, cool, no worries.
No, but that's got some real scary
It's
in
cool.
there.
I can handle it.
Should we do that for October?
Yeah.
Because I have to say, I stayed at the castle in Wales, and if you haven't seen that video, I do capture, well, whether you believe it or not, somebody's behind me as I go through the door. But
Tim was scared.
I can't sleep the night.
I'm the strong one.
I can't sleep the night.
I'm
But
the strong one.
if Gabby was with me, I would. But we'll have to have Casper there. But actually, talking about that, we were in the car the other day, and
Yeah,
Casper,
I knew you were going to bring this up.
Casper just started giggling to somebody on the ceiling in the car, and then he moved and started giggling to the other side of the car. And this is Gabby going, "No, just seen a shadow." I went, "No, that's weird." He's just started laughing at that point, and we're in the car, and he's now started. Now, yes, we've got a car with a sunroof, but we were filling up with petrol at the time.
The thing is,
I don't know.
it's possible. It is possible there could be something there. But even if there is something there, so what?
As long as it don't hurt you.
Anyway, I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in realms.
There we go.
So what it is...
Oh, no. We haven't got time to get involved in that. Betty Boob, how do you film solo? Now, this is something that Gabby will watch, and I'll see if she notices. But for example,
I know when you put the camera there and then you come up the escalators.
Yeah, but you don't understand how much time it takes.
I do, because you tell me. You don't think you do, but you do. You tell me over and
I know,
over
but you don't
and
care.
over. And you go, you don't listen, Gabby, you don't listen. I'm like, I am listening, I heard you. And you're like, no, Gabby, you don't listen, you don't listen.
Right, but
and I'm
Betty,
like, I do.
But Betty, right.
Because I've seen you. I have been there in one of the vlogs where he set the camera up. We've had to get back in the car, drive off, then reverse back, and then come and get the camera, put it back in the car, and then really drive off. I've been there. I've seen it.
But it's worse when you're in a rush. And anyway, I was at Stansted Airport going to Dubai, and I filmed about 3 or 4 or 5 different takes on that. And yeah, it took me an extra 20 minutes. But Betty, I appreciate you knowing that how long it takes when you're a solo traveller to get those extra shots. I do those just because it makes it feel bigger and looks, I'm say bigger, but more interesting to the viewer.
It's a skill, though. It is a skill.
Gabby. But you're learning. You're learning from me, though.
You know about my B-rolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabby, what was it the other day when
the sun?
Yeah, and the sun was going down.
Yeah.
You were ending it, but it does work. You're
it's
telling
amazing
a story.
When you live with someone how you can cotton onto things. But I must admit,
David NM, no way.
All my vlogs are done by the phone. Tim does Final Cut Pro. Is that right in it?
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with what you're using.
No, but what I mean is you have like a proper Mac computer and you actually knuckle down. Mine's all by the thumb. Literally, mine's thumb.
Did you used to be a presenter on ITV, Mark? I think.
Well, you did Nickelodeon, didn't you?
Yeah, but I did.
And you did Men and Motors, which is a bit naughty.
I did ITV3, but that was just a late night quiz channel, and those things were awful.
Oh, the Wright family have said you must have a bloopers. Yeah, well, you're going to do the bloopers, aren't you, at Christmas?
At the Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, so we're hanging on to them, and then come Christmas time, they're coming out.
Why do I do that with the camera? Because it makes it a bit more interesting. What about the drone shots, Ian? Yes, I do those myself. However, I don't do them all myself in locations or countries that I'm not allowed to film in. I use stock footage. I travel solo, and people like to offer and hold my camera and film for me. Renato. Well, the only problem I had with that was when I was in doing the ice hotel when it was really snowing. I was on those horses. I met a group of people. And I said, that's the only other time I've ever asked. And I said, would you mind just filming me get on the horse? And obviously the thing is, when you give your camera to someone else, they don't understand about camera angles. And it's always, and then you can't use the footage. But sometimes I do. Leanne spam from Marto, no, they're not.
Luke says, better call the Ghostbusters. Luke, were you here when the picture fell down? What happened to that picture anyway?
It's still.
I said I would ask you. Is it down the side of the drawers?
Yeah, that's where it fell.
Because I did a coffee morning and I can't remember who asked, and someone said, "Oh, the phantom picture hasn't come back," and I was like, "No," and I didn't even know it hadn't come back.
No, it hasn't.
We didn't retrieve it. We left it there. There could be a ghost in here, to be fair.
Quizmania was my favourite late night quiz. Yeah,
but it's
I did those kind of shows.
Scared of. It's not ghosts you should be scared of. It's the living. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you've got a poltergeist. That's a different story.
Do people find you weird for filming in their windows to see what's in their room? I don't really do that. I know I did that in Germany, but I knew that there's no one in there, so I don't just normally do
Yeah, that's like invasion of privacy. Although, I invade people's privacies, you know. At Christmas time...
Thank you, Jim. Enjoying the videos from James and Dawn.
I do look in people's windows to look at their Christmas tree. Not like, I don't put my face up to their window, but when I'm walking past, I have a glance through their window to see their Christmas tree. So I'm really guilty of that. But I don't think I'm the only person, so I'm not afraid to admit it.
Fun things with Tech Sparky. What did you say? You said, did you see my message? I'm trying to look up. Which message did you leave? You can tell Gabby's had a drink. Oh, do you know what? The lives are turning into Gabby having a drink. She goes,
This is my opportunity to have a drink and
fun
let my
things
hair
to do
down
with Tech Sparky. I didn't. Could you just say that again?
It's so funny because this vlog started off with me being really serious, and now I'm like, wait, I'm jigging. There's not even any music playing, just in my head.
Sophie said, do you worry about someone grabbing your camera? I never go too far away. It might look like I am.
And it won't be the first time the camera's either been stolen or smashed up.
Mark Wells, and we saw this today. Is there any plans to do the new Star Flight in Great Yarmouth? We only drove down the seafront.
Boy, I agree.
We're having two different conversations here.
God, I'm sorry, I've got to stay on track.
We only saw that today. it's a little bit too local, I think, but we will doing a live.
Mark Wells, have you seen it? We saw it today.
I just said that.
Did you?
How drunk are you?
I'm not drunk. I'm just distracted. I'm reading my own chat. I'm sorry. That's really rude.
Craig said, and now Gabby can answer this. Craig said, I'd love to see a drunk Tim.
He is drunk.
No, I'm not.
You are. You've had two whiskies. I've had two wines. You've had two whiskies.
What am I like when I'm drunk?
He's better than me. I don't know why, but I think it might be because I'm lighter than you, so therefore I get drunk quicker.
Are you trying to say I'm fat?
No, I'm just lighter because I'm...
By the way,
thinner boned, I suppose.
I don't know what it is, right?
We don't care anyway.
I can see the redness on my skin, and I don't know whether it's because I've been in the sun, but it looks like someone slapped me in the face.
It's because you just had a shave.
No, but I can really see it. Can you see it? It looks really red. I've only just seen it.
It's because you're embarrassed.
Because somebody said, KK Crispy once said, "What's wrong with your face?" And I was like, I don't know. It's really strange.
I think you're worrying too
much. Leanne's Papamato, sorry, we did miss that. Do tell us again. Have you ever reviewed Escape Room? No, we haven't, but Gabby wants to.
I really want to do an escape room.
Would you consider
filming? I
probably
will stay in there forever because I probably won't be able to get out.
Would you consider filming Isle of Man? We are planning to. Would you do a video on the new Yarmouth Bridge? Mandy, not really. I mean, why?
Yeah, but it won't last very long, but I can't wait to go over it. I'm not joking.
Sophie says, do you have strict budgets for your filming days away?
I was about to read Sophie's. That just was there as you
Sophie,
yeah, you do have some budgets.
Okay, let's be honest, right? So the money that I do earn from YouTube does go 90% back into YouTube.
Because I'm like...
filming the videos.
You know, like, where is my treat?
Your treat is...
You're like, darling,
your treat is electricity, roof over your head.
Yes.
Alcohol. Food.
Actually, that's a birthday present from someone, that bottle of wine. I think Maxine bought me that.
Is it a shaving rash? Maybe. I don't know, but I can really see it. I can really see it on the camera. It's weird.
No, but I'm answering for you. Like, you should see he reinvests everything we get.
My bill...
I say we, it's him.
My
it's
bill
channel,
for travelling is ridiculous. And
everything.
Obviously...
even like little things like food, drink, even when you have to pay for your Wi-Fi because you're like, I've got a premiere coming up, I'm away and I have, like, if you were on the plane, for example, you had to pay for Wi-Fi, didn't you, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you could watch your own premiere, but you had to pay for it because you had to be part of it. So all the money that goes into YouTube goes back onto YouTube. Yep. So it's almost like a vicious circle. Really.
Which country do you enjoy visiting the most? Peter, to be honest, Spain. Well, and Greece.
Spain's great.
Well, and America.
2 hours away.
I don't travel to America that often. But, yeah, definitely. What's the best hotel you have ever visited, says Bridge Fusion. Best hotel? What's the best hotel you've ever been to?
I really like that one we stayed at in Ajman, Dubai.
Really?
Oh no, the Mirage in Vegas, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the problem with the Mirage was it wasn't all in. So obviously you need a lot of spending money.
Vegas hotels aren't.
But the Mirage was definitely the best hotel. Going from like your night's sleep to your swimming pool to your to just walking through the casinos and that smell that's in the air. Even now, I can just do my normal daily life and I'll be like, I just smell that Vegas smell. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. Yeah, I love that. Really nice hotel. But if we're going all in, the best hotel is definitely the one in Ajman. That was even better than Ras Al Khaimah, for sure.
Yeah, we just quickly need to talk about the Dubai videos. Obviously, the Dubai videos are continuing this week and next week. And I do stay in a very expensive hotel. And I was in two minds about doing this. I've been saving for this for ages. And I know
nothing about it because it's all safe for me to watch as well.
So it's a 7-star hotel. It's the Burj Al Arab. And it's the one that's in Dubai that's shaped like a sail. And I've been wanting to stay there for years. I never thought I'd be able to ever afford it. But I've been saving a little bit each month for the past 3 years to do this. 2 years, sorry.
Yeah, you have. You
And
really
I
knuckled
was
down
going to
for
take
this,
Gabby
haven't
there,
you?
but it's actually changed because now I've started YouTube. I thought, well, actually, I'll just go on YouTube.
You've actually had a
It's cheaper.
separate pot for this as well,
Yeah.
haven't you?
So I hope you all like it, and it's very extravagant. And I don't want you to think that I'm selling out.
Quite sad as
It's
well
not.
because a lot of people, not a lot. Obviously, you've got two people that got different opinions. There's a lot of people that are not interested in Dubai, and a lot of people have been a little bit disappointed with the fact that Tim has been to Dubai. But what they fail to realise is Tim has saved and saved and saved to make this happen, to make this vlog happen, so that people can see what it's really like from
My
the
perspective.
average person's point of view.
Yeah.
And
So
he didn't really spend hardly any time in there to actually embrace it.
so I spent all
but
this
people
money.
don't realise that,
I know,
do
but
they?
as I said to you, I spent
it's
all this
sad.
money in this 7-star hotel.
It's sad,
and all I
yeah.
thought about was filming the YouTube video. So
Yeah.
I didn't get. It might
You
look
can't
like,
embrace it, can
no,
you?
and you weren't there, which means a lot.
So you were solo. So nothing is good when you're on your own, especially
Where's
without
the
the
bag?
Gabster.
Gabster.
Oh my god,
Pass-
this could be a
pass me
new
the
thing.
bag.
I don't know where that came from.
Kelly, pass me the
That's
bag.
because I had like a red wine.
So there was some in this hotel, right? You'll see the video. They give you loads of
It's
free
like
stuff,
the
and bearing in
price
mind
there.
you spend a lot of money on this hotel. One of the things I got, which I absolutely love, is this bag. Right, it's a really good quality bag. However, they gave me some free flip flops that I used for one day,
Well, that's
and they
something.
broke.
And you got some slippers that you gave to my mum.
Oh yeah, the slippers were good.
My mum loved them.
Do you prefer filming videos abroad or the UK? Both, especially when the weather's nice.
I can't remember who wrote this comment, but I want to shout it out because
Tell me if you'd like to see Las Vegas, because I was thinking about.
I think you should do.
I was
Vegas.
thinking about doing Vegas hotels, maybe in September, October. But can you just tell me, would you like to see an America Las Vegas series? All right, just say yes or no. Just hang on a second. Say
Okay.
yes or no in the
And I'll
chat.
come back to this.
I know it's only 700 people watching rather than most of the subscribers, but I would love to know, would you like to see Las Vegas? And my point of view on Vegas
what
hotels.
mainly matters is the people that really want to get involved.
Because when I said this about Dubai, a lot of people said no. I was gutted. By the way, the Premier Inn video is still up from Friday about Dubai. Premier Inn Dubai. Honestly, I was blown away. A lot of people saying
Lot of
yes.
yeses there. That's good.
Should we go to Vegas? Well, you can't.
I can if
You can't.
we stay at either Circus or the Excalibur.
Okay, so Las Vegas hotels are off the charts, but I will look for a bad rated hotel in Vegas, and I think there are quite
It was
a
my
few.
suggestion. I said to you,
Yes, resort
how
fees
good
are a
would it
problem.
be to do a live walk down the strip? Because if people like people walking down Great Yarmouth, how can you not like
Thank you,
what it
Sophie.
might be like to walk down the Las Vegas Strip? It's intriguing. Even if you're not a Las Vegas person fan, to see what's there is pretty
When
mind-blowing.
you first went to Las Vegas, it blew your mind, didn't it?
Well, let's put it this way. To walk the Strip
It's overwhelming.
It's
isn't
hard
it?
work.
No, but
You-
it's just overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
The signs for
You-
the hotels
you need a
are
good pair of
bigger
shoes.
than what you would think
It's a
some of the
city.
hotels are in
It's
the
a city.
UK. It's crazy.
It's a city.
The
People
heat is
fail
intense.
to realise it. It's not just a strip, it's a city.
And like we just to walk through the hotels to go to your bed at
Been
night
twice now,
is
haven't we,
such a
together?
long walk.
Been twice to Vegas together. We went with Mum and we went on our honeymoon, didn't we?
Should we tell people what happened in Vegas once?
What happened in Vegas?
What happened?
Loads of things have happened in Vegas.
We made a baby.
No, we didn't. That was an IVF baby. Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
Just quickly, I wanted to quickly read out, I think it was Charlie's comment. It went really quick. Charlie said, "Is it hard to film away from home?"
Yeah. Now, Gabby doesn't get this, but Gabby's busy here with Casper and Holly and just daily life. And I'm on my own. And I don't want you to... Believe me, I don't want you to get the violins out because I'm in some amazing locations. But, you know when they say win the lottery is not as great as you thought it would? Travelling to locations in the sunshine and being in these amazing places, it's lovely. But if you haven't got the love of your life, don't mean nothing. It is true. I've rang you up, right? Because I'm there at night in Dubai, and I'm like really low. Right, I'm staying in this amazing hotel, but I'm really low because Gabby's not with me. And I'm just a bit lonely. And like Gabby hasn't got time to talk to me because she's like, I've got to go, I've got to feed Casper and I'm going to have a bath and then I'm going to quickly watch a Netflix and then get to bed. And I'm like,
we'll go watch The Good Place, haven't I?
And then I'm sitting there in a 7-star hotel just going, with my whiskey going.
You're like, cheers, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, so if you haven't got someone else to enjoy it with.
Way, big up.
Thank you, Dominic
Bergerac.
1894.
Woo.
Is it awkward to film with loads of people around?
Yes. I find that myself. I said to Tim, how do you do it?
We've nearly got 500 thumbs up.
So, even when I'm doing normal vlogs for me, and they're just casual ones, I'm like, everyone's staring. I feel, oh my God, I hate it. I hate it. But you kind of have to bust through it, don't you? And just ignore them.
Because
but that takes some guts.
Any advice for YouTubers out there or anyone wanting to do videos, you've got to grow a thick skin.
Got some balls.
Because you will never get anything done. And I remember, even now, I still get a little bit like, oh, this is a bit cringe. For example, people were saying to me about on the aircraft and Emirates, how do you do that when someone's right next to you?
I've had that.
I did ask.
How many times have I done a vlog on my page, right? And I've been vlogging me and you, and we've had someone on the seat behind us, and you see their face like that.
Well, that's why I had to blow it out on the Emirates, because this woman was staring the whole time.
Because we'll be doing like the whole intro, and you've just got some random person's face right there. Because they're like, what are you doing? They don't say it, but you can tell they're thinking it.
Can we just backtrack? A lot of people are talking about Vegas. I think it might be a goer.
I think it is. I would love to come with you.
Are you okay? Because obviously Vegas, there's a time difference, so I would have to go away for probably more than 5 days just because of the time difference.
Tim, it's your job, darling. It's fine. The way
I won't gamble.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
But we will do a live.
We don't have anything to gamble.
Everyone here will come with me gambling. No, I'm joking.
I could imagine. Oh my God, you can't have cameras at the table in Vegas.
No, you can't.
But you can have drinks.
You can't officially film in the casinos in Vegas either.
No, but I would love to come with you. But if I came with you, we'd have to bring Mum to have Casper so I can go in the casino with you. Because it'd be a struggle. And we'd have to stay at the Excalibur Circus.
Yeah.
You speak to my mum.
There is a hotel that you can stay in Vegas if you've always wanted. Now, I have to say, right, I used to, before Gabby, I was with an ex, and she was going on about Las Vegas, and she went, her parents go there all year. And I was like, God, dear, don't sound like my kind of holiday. Until I went
because you'd be like, why would you want to go to the desert? Wouldn't you?
Because you stay, the hotels are amazing, air-conditioned. You get the sunshine. You get amazing pools.
Fun.
And if you do like a little bit of a flutter, it actually, even if you don't, the whole experience is like nothing you've ever experienced before, and you can do it quite cheap. However, I have been looking at flights in September, and they are coming up quite expensive.
You do need to spend some money though. Like let's not deny it. If you go to Vegas, you're going to need a bit of spending money because it's not one of those all-in holidays. It is a sun holiday where you sunbathe a lot. But you do need your spending money for
People keep asking me, would I do a video with another YouTuber? The answer is yes. I have reached out to other YouTubers before. For example, a guy that I love to follow, and I know that he watches some of my videos. I've reached out to him and not heard anything back.
Keep away from the cards.
Yeah. So, yes, I would. And I haven't done a collaboration with another YouTuber. I'd love to.
Bex, when did you get on here? I haven't seen you all chat. So, like, I've just seen Bex's name come up.
Nathan said, have you got any more tours in Europe coming, like the Balearic Islands? Yes.
Balearic.
Balearic
or Balearic?
Tim, you should do just a hotel video with just Casper. Oh, bless him.
Oh my God, that'd be so cute.
Him tottering around, going...
He's like proper walking now. Like proper, isn't he? You should watch my next vlog that's going to come up because he's actually walking in it.
How much was it to stay at the premiere? It's on the video.
Yeah. There was someone's comment that come up. I was going to shout it out and I've missed it. Whose was it? It was before Bex. Rachel, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's just flashed up in our faces.
David NM, I tell you, if you are in Vegas and you're there for a holiday from the UK and it goes between Friday and Saturday... Yeah, Friday and Saturday, you really notice it gets extremely busy. We've noticed it, haven't we? And then Sunday or Thursday, it's fairly quiet. And then Friday and Saturday, it really hamps up. Yeah, definitely. people keep asking me how much was it to stay at the premiere, and I did watch the video. I do tell you. Casinos, you only lose. Shirley, isn't that right? Brother went to Vegas, said it was a great night out, and said he saw lots of residents, show no casinos. Hey?
What? Oh, do you mean shows? Shows. That's what he means. He watches the shows but doesn't go to the casinos because obviously that's another form of
the
entertainment.
shows are amazing.
Oh my god, amazing!
Leanne Spampamato, I might do, but at the minute not yet. But if you would love to get one of these mugs, I think they should be. Most of my videos at the bottom on the merch shelf.
You don't have to go to Vegas and gamble. So most people think you only want to go to Vegas if you gamble. That's not true. There's some really great places.
You can go with kids.
You can.
We went with Holly.
We went with Holly when she was quite little as well. How old was Holly?
Because they have
she must have been, 12?
Yeah,
at the time?
she can
Something
walk
like
through
that.
the casinos, but she has to stay on a specific line, doesn't she?
Within the lines, yeah. So she can't go over the boundaries.
We brought
so
the mother-in-law with us,
but...
so we could have a flutter at the tables. We had a great night at the tables once. We were winning on absolutely everything.
Problem is, time goes so quick, doesn't it?
Well, they don't have clocks. This is the best thing. We were in Vegas. Me and the mother-in-law was with us, so she looked after Holly.
Yeah.
We went on a night out in Vegas, and the next thing we knew, we was in a hotel far down the street. Yeah.
We were like, we gotta get it back. Oh my god, I gotta get up in
It was 4 a.m. and we were gambling.
We didn't know what time it was.
We said, what's the time? They don't have any clocks in the casinos. We said, excuse me, what's the time? They went 4 a.m. So that was my American accent. And we went 4 a.m. We went, oh my god. And you just don't get the time. So we went to, where was that place? White Castle.
The burger place.
White
like
Castle
little
with
miniature
a little burger.
burgers.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
We were like, we need food. We need
David
food
NM, have you
before
heard
we
of
go
White
home
Castle
to sleep
before?
for 1 hour.
They are amazing.
White Castle, yeah, that was it.
Will you do a video in Plymouth? Yes, soon. Have you ever considered Corfu? Amanda, we were talking about Corfu. I said to you, Corfu looks really
that's
nice.
somewhere we've never been.
Thing is, if I do all the videos in 1 year, what am I going to do next year?
You could do them again.
So I'm trying to spread them
So
out.
we were talking about September. So Tim was really angry with me the other day because he said to me, you have got hardly any available Saturdays. We usually have a family break in September, and I wanted to do a break in September, obviously with Vlogget at the same time, do a bit of both. And there is like a very small window in September that we can actually fill, and we're like, where are we going to go? And Tim has got Greece on his mind, haven't you?
Yeah, I do want to do lots more Greece. I want to do Zante or Skiathos.
Well, we've done Zante.
No, but for a YouTube video I haven't.
Yeah, but to do something where we've never been, and also
Rhodes.
You know, Rhodes would be a good one. Where else? Yes, Skiathos. Or
Santorini.
Santorini.
That's really
it.
expensive though, isn't it? Really expensive.
It's no more expensive than Marbella though. That's
think?
Spanish though.
We've got 518 thumbs up. Really appreciate it. If you're watching on replay, hit the thumbs up. You can only hit it once, remember. It does help.
The funny thing is, we've got 742 people watching. That's the most we've had all evening. Has the football finished?
No, I don't think so.
It must be because we're drunk and people are finding it
Liz
funny.
says, I love Greece, going to Skiathos next year.
We are drunk. I'm drunk. I've had 2 glasses of
Gabby,
wine.
don't say that. A lot of people are asking about this photo in the back.
I'm sure every human being gets drunk.
Chris Simpson, I love this photo. This, for me, when in the past, when I met... This is yours, isn't it?
That's mine, yeah. No, that's yours. No.
It's yours.
I had one similar.
Oh,
that's
I had
yours.
one similar, yeah.
That's yours. No, mine that I brought over... Obviously, I had a home before I moved in with Tim.
Did you?
Yes.
Really?
And I had one of these,
You
which
went
was
homeless
larger.
then?
And we did have that. I gave that to Fran, my sister.
Anyway,
This is yours.
as you know,
Definitely
I love
yours.
beaches,
We
seaside.
need to get rid of that, though.
No.
We need to put pictures of Casper up there now.
Forget.
We need to do
no,
away with that
no,
trash.
Casper can stay. Hoi, Gabby.
Hoi.
This.
Hoi! Hoi!
Hey.
Gabby!
This, for me personally, is inspirational.
For what reason?
Because if I can't travel and see beautiful places like this, I can see it
But
in
you
religion.
have a picture next to your side of the bed that says, do more of what makes you happy.
Doesn't mean you can afford it.
That's inspirational enough. You don't need that. And if you take that down and put pictures up of your son, That is more inspirational than you ever actually need.
Let's
get away with it. Let's do away with this old seaside rubbish.
No. That's not. Yeah, that's not old seaside. Anyway, somebody said, would you ever consider doing a cruise?
Goodbye, picture.
I would love to do a cruise, and I'd love to have Gabby's take on it because it'd be hilarious.
I want to go on that Virgin cruise, you know.
It's expensive. Really expensive, that is.
Yeah, I know.
Although, saying that, we saw...
But we could go on a cheap cruise.
Listen,
and we could still live it up. We'll go at the bar and we'll be like, "Way!"
Gabby,
we pretend you're on the other one.
Did I or did I not show you a cruise last year with Royal Caribbean?
You can't take kids on it. That's why we couldn't go.
But it was
you
really cheap.
You can't take babies on a cruise.
Much, it was like something like it was like something like £399
I said to my Uncle Alan at Holly's birthday
for 4
party,
days.
I said, I want to go, because my Uncle Alan loves cruises. He goes on them a lot. And I said, I want to go on a cruise, but I can't take, like, the baby. And he said, yeah, there are babies that go on cruises. So there are some out there, apparently.
Do you know what? Peter just said, you are so in love with each other, you must have a flutter all time, whether you're in a casino or not. Peter, we do.
We're always happy together, no matter what. Whether we're going out for coffee, having a drink together, or just working in the house. We're always happy.
Gabby's the only person
we
that I've
moan
come
at each
across.
other like mad, but we do love each other.
When I first met Gabby, I was like my previous girlfriend's wife to Gabby. I've been married before.
He has. I'm his second marriage.
My previous wife, I was like...
You got to have one practice though, ain't you?
Can you let me talk, woman? So basically, my previous marriage was very... How do I say this? It was like a marriage.
Amateur.
But with Gabby, when I met Gabby, I was having fun with her. And I never used to be able to have a drink with my previous ex-wife. And I never used to go away and have it. Like, I would go for a coffee, not alcohol related. Go for a coffee with Gabby.
Shit, sorry.
Oh. Gabby, you've demonetised us now.
Nothing, that's not a swear word.
So basically... What I'm trying to say is Gabby, when
We've all got our exes. We love our exes, really, like to the point where they give us our experience. But you know,
as soon as I met Gabby, I was like, she was a mate.
Poor girl.
She was a mate, a lover,
She's a nice
friend,
girl, actually.
A girlfriend, a wife. She was all of those. And although you could only wish in your wild imagination that you'd find a wife like that, I hit the jackpot with Gabby, and I really did. Like, best friend. All that other stuff, marriage and girlfriend and that. But I remember going on a night out with you in Great Yarmouth, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. I'm actually out with my girlfriend at the time and having fun, having a drink, and it was just you and me.
It was.
And we were just like we were just having a laugh on the dance floor, talking to random people, as we always do when we're drunk. One of my best nights was in Felixstowe. We got drunk and we decided to go...
That shows how sad he really is.
We decided to go down the seafront and go into pubs, and we just started chatting to random people. It was the best night ever.
We did, yeah.
But you would only normally consider
What
that...
about when we went out in the Scrappy area and then you start talking to fishermen?
Yeah, that too.
Tim, when Tim has had a drink, he will talk to... anybody.
And I'll buy him a drink as well.
And he'll buy him a drink.
I remember being at
a
seaside club, right? And I saw this old fisherman. He was a fisherman. He wore a hat and white. And I went, "Are you a fisherman?" He went, "Yeah." I bought him drinks all night, and I just loved hearing about stories of the sea. Who are you calling for a top up?
Only a little one this time.
Gabby, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening. I apologise about the swearing.
Just a little one this time. I would say just a quarter.
This is why people love watching Gabby on a live. We were about to go anywhere. We're about to wrap this up.
Well, don't wrap it up. I'm having fun. Well, she's coming.
I feel sorry for her.
You feel sorry for me?
You can hear her coming
Don't
up
feel
the stairs.
sorry for me, Tim. It's fine.
Holly,
just
really,
a quarter.
Just a quarter,
That's
no
my
more
limit.
for this woman.
Yeah, that's my limit. That's my work done.
Belvedere says, and we're off the air. Jacob,
Not yet.
What camera do you film on? I get this question asked all the time. In the description of every single video, I tell you all the gear that I use and one of the cameras that I use mostly. You two are a lovely couple. Thanks, Diane.
We are.
Beck says, from the bar downstairs, you only live once. Fill it up to the top, says Mouse Charger.
I want to fill it up to the top.
Thank
but
you,
there's something that makes me feel guilty about it. Why do I feel guilt? Oh, that was quick. Blimmin' heck, Holly. Wow. I'm going to give you a really good tip for that.
Sophie, she'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Woohoo! Cheers, Walk With Mias.
Can we just
Walk
talk
with Mias.
Can we just talk about the fact that tomorrow morning is your turn for a lie-in, but you've got a coffee morning?
That always happens. When I've got to get up, it's my turn for the lie-in.
Okay,
That's
let's
fine.
quickly talk about some videos.
I don't like lying in too much anyway. I get a headache.
Videos coming up on the channel. Obviously, we're going to be doing some Haven holidays in the UK.
Somebody... Let's not talk about the boring stuff. Someone is smashing the hearts. Woo! So, you might notice that in your chat, on the right-hand side, down the bottom,
Show them.
there's some hearts,
Can you do it?
right? Next to Daniel Watkinson's name, right? Hang on.
There you go. The hearts are going up.
Smash
on the screen.
him, smash him, smash him. Show the love. Show your appreciation. Can I just say, I do not feel guilty, right, for drinking the wine I'm drinking tonight. And I'll tell you why, right? I got this wine from a friend for my birthday. It was a gift. And I don't drink very often. I only really drink when I do a live with Tim. And I'm not joking, because this is my, like, downtime. I've got company.
What is it people say to you when you're doing a coffee morning? Is that coffee or wine?
That's coffee. In my mind, I'm like, it's wine, it's wine, it's wine. No, not really. Yeah. Do you know what? Coffee is giving me palpitations. That's something I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'm not taking over this channel by talking about myself.
Can I say hello to Mike?
Stop kicking my leg.
I'm trying to
it's
say.
Like, Gary,
I'm trying to talk. Can you shout out to my brother Charlie, because I think he's watching the stream as he's a Fortnite player.
Congratulations for being a Fortnite player.
Anyway. Don't forget, Gabby will be sober and doing the live tomorrow from her own channel.
Listen, I'm not drunk, I'm merry. And the reason... Okay, I'm admitting it, I'm merry. I'm merry because I'm having a drink with you guys. And I'm enjoying it. Tim's having a drink too, you know. He's on the JD.
Thanks for having a video. Gabby, I have had too much too, says Leanne Spagmato.
Go on, Leanne. Enjoy
Thank you,
it.
Rachel.
It's Sunday.
No, have you had too much too? Will said, I just joined the chat. I see Gabby's on the wine. Me too. Thanks for your content. Thanks, Will. I appreciate that.
Hang on. Let's find out who else is on the wine. I'm not the only one. It's
not
Sunday
many
afternoon.
people at 6 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon.
Well, you'll see. Who is having an alcoholic beverage right now? Say yes in the chat. Nobody?
Tim, I hope you're cooking tonight.
Coffee,
yes.
Gabby. On the beer. Cheers, Will. Drinking tea.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
Me, Gabby, not drunk.
No. No.
JD and Coke.
No.
Yes.
Lemon
yes,
water.
Yes.
Me.
Squash.
No.
Squash. No, but I really fancy a gin. Me, maybe. Baileys. Yes, yeah. There's plenty of people having a drink. I do not feel guilty at all.
No.
It's a birthday present anyway.
So anyway, as I was saying about the videos that are coming up.
What were we talking about? We were talking about your channel.
Yeah, funny that.
Right.
Been on my channel. So obviously we've got
Why didn't you say?
the best rated theme park in Dubai coming up. You'll love it. It's called Motion Gate. We've been there. It's a very unusual theme park though. It's all based around movie studios. And then of course we've got a water park video coming up, which is apparently the best in the world because they've extended it. It's on the Palm Island. That's coming up on Wednesday. The best hotel I've ever been to, a 7-star hotel, cost me a lot of money, but was it worth it? Coming up.
Dave has put, oh no, someone's hidden it. Don't hide that. Dave has put.
No. Don't say that, Gabby.
All right, I can't
Don't
say
swear.
out loud.
Thanks, Paul.
Dave is on the drink too. Dave, you make me feel so much better about myself.
I think this is the drunk that you've ever been.
Probably is. Actually, since my party, which was a week ago. 2.5.
Should we put that down now for now? Just leave it there and then we can say goodbye and then you can have some more later.
I don't want to go. I want to carry on. Anyway, while we're here, we've missed a couple of chats.
A couple? I've been reading them out. They've been going over your head.
Did you read Rachel's?
Rachel's?
Yeah, you missed it. Rachel
Thanks,
says,
Trudy.
evening everyone. Good evening, Rachel.
Yeah,
sorry about the red wine
Will's,
situation. I'm at the end of the day.
Well, anyway,
I'm a human being.
if you want to see Gabby sober or hanging tomorrow morning at 11 a.m, check out her channel,
Do you
which
know,
will be
though,
Gabby
the
Starbuck.
funny thing is, you'll see me at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
No, we
And
won't.
I will still be like
Can
this.
we just say, we won't see you at 11 because you're always late. She
Yeah,
doesn't understand
but because-
the idea of being on time
Right.
on a live.
Please bear this in mind. I might be a little bit late because I have to then go put the kettle on. And if it's my lying, I'm like, Tim, wake me up at 10. He wakes me up at 10:30. And then I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm stressing like mad.
Paul, yeah.
Yeah.
She will be Paul. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Thank you very much for watching the live stream. Don't forget and check out Gabby's channel, Gabby Starbuck, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Thanks
Whether
for
she
the plug,
does,
baby.
whether she does the, whether she actually
It's
does the
good
live
to be
tomorrow.
merry. Not smashed, but merry. Merry's good.
Do you know what? If you rewind this,
feel
you can
really
actually see
bad.
Gabby
There's 700
going through the motions.
I was going to say, I feel really bad. There's like 704
Actually,
people watching
let's
me
just
go
say-
from sober to drunk. I'm not drunk, I'm merry. Merry
just
and drunk
admitted
is
it.
different. No, drunk is when you're like, merry is when you're like, way. And that's where I'm at.
at 6 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. That's why I love her, though.
Well, at least I've got
She
time
keeps
to
it real.
like chill.
Leanne's Papamato, thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Having a nice Sunday roast. Are we having a nice? No, we're not. Not tonight.
Oh no, I forgot to put the dinner on.
The roast potatoes.
No, I should have done that before.
This is why I cook my own dinner with Gabby. This is why I cook my
no.
own dinner with Gabby, because I just put it on because I know that Gabby will be like,
no.
she won't. Anyway,
I'm the worst.
thank
at
you so much to the moderators. Thank you to the new channel members as well
The
that have
worst
joined us
housewife in the
today.
world.
Thank you for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed the Dubai videos that are coming up. So many videos coming up, of course, from what we've discussed today. You know, with the Haven videos, the Isle of Wight,
Yeah.
Spain,
Yeah.
Vegas. It's all coming. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click the notification
But we're
bell.
so excited. The ones I'm in. I can't wait. I'm like, woohoo!
Which ones are you in?
Well, I'm definitely in the Rockley Park one. That's April.
Southend.
Yeah, well, that's happened, hasn't it? So
If it's not on the channel yet.
it's not on the channel yet, but I'm excited for it to air.
Yeah.
I'm like, woohoo again.
So
if you haven't subscribed,
next time I
make
will
sure you
I
subscribe.
will make sure I monitor how much she has to drink. I apologise.
Do you really care? I'm sure you don't.
Anyway, thank you to the moderators for helping us out as always. Thank you very
As
much to the
always.
channel members. Thank you very much for your
Much
support.
love. And to the super chatters.
Yeah,
And
thank you, Super
in
Chats.
fact, all the people that have joined us this afternoon. I was going to say this evening, but it's afternoon, isn't it?
This evening, I can handle a whiskey and you can't handle your wine. But we'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah, but it could be worse. I could be
Wednesday.
one of these people that has to drink like 10 bottles before I get to this point. So
I did notice this
you
when
know.
I first took her out, though. I did think to myself,
Oh, it's
"Wow,
'cause
this
I'm
girl's got
thin.
this girl's got really tipsy on
People
one glass."
get drunk quick.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. You've been very kind. Sorry if we missed some of the chats. It obviously was moving quite quickly and she's been a massive distraction tonight. We'll do another Q&A next month. We'll be live next Sunday in Cyprus. Hopefully you can join
Yay!
us.
Get on holiday!
Calm down. We might not be able to do it live because of the signal, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, that's just bombed us right out.
So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everyone.